Welcome, welcome, welcome into another episode of Our Sistas Keeper with your good sis you love to talk TV with and
Your girl Allie Nick giving it to you when I give it to you, but always in the nick of time.
always. Period. Hey Allie, how you feeling tonight?
Feeling wonderful.
You look wonderful,
Feeling
friend.
ab- I feel good. I can feel this has been a great day. I feel good.
I
I
love
feel good. How
that.
are you? How are
Child,
you?
I'm a little discombobulated, but I'm always like that before travel, so it is what it is. I'm gonna get my shit together. And this was a light work episode in
Thank
my
you.
opinion, so it's nothing too much to stress
Mm-hmm.
my ass. Well, actually, I always say that, and then I have a rant in me. So you know what? I'm gonna just be quiet. I'm good. How y'all feeling tonight? On a scale of 1 to 10, rate the episode and tell us how you felt about it. But then also let us know how you are feeling tonight. How did your day go? Share a little tidbit if you want to with the community, so that we can go ahead and chop it up. While y'all do that, I'm gonna go ahead and shout some of you guys out. Thank you so much for joining the chat tonight. Hey Kayla B. Hey Janelle. Shout out to the members in the chat. Thank you so much for your membership, Janelle. Hey Trina, hey Rose, hey Brandon, how are you, boo? Hey Show Jones, another member in the chat. Hey Cynthia, hey Jamira, hey Alicia, hey Finn. Thank you for the super chat, show. Getting it started early. Thank you so much. You must got a lot to say tonight, and I love it. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Welcome, welcome, welcome in, y'all. Hey Vaughn, thank you so much for being a wonderful moderator. Good evening. How are you, Bookie?
Yes.
DNC Greatness, Tracy B. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Thank you so much, Kayla. I appreciate it. Y'all, I was a little discombobulated because I'm running a bunch of errands today before I leave or before I fly out tomorrow and flying cross country. Leaving LA, it just has become such a thing. Like flying cross country be a whole thing. First of all, it's like a 5 hour flight, 5.5 hour flight sometimes. But then like the whole adjustment, I'm just like, Ellie. The older I get, the more I'm gonna never leave LA.
I feel you. I feel I do. I do. It's a lot to travel. Like
It
it's a great
is.
thing to do, but it takes a lot out of you. Like regardless of whether you taking a plane, train, you driving yourself, it's a lot.
It's a lot. And I'm
It's a
so
lot.
nervous. I'm so nervous because the government is still shut down. I'm gonna run out tomorrow because I meant to
Yes.
grab some gift cards for the TSA people that I run into. Um, I just hope it's not a clusterfuck tomorrow.
Ooh,
Anywho,
yeah.
anywho, the chosen one, my bad, gave it a 4. Shell says, I'm gonna rate this episode a 6. Alicia Green Scott says 5, only because Karen was cute. Baby. Not them entering Karen's apartment with Karen and Aaron laying on the couch together. I said, not y'all feeding us. I screamed, y'all. I screamed. I said, I'm so used to y'all doing us dirty. What the hell is this?
Said somebody dreaming. Who dreaming? Aaron, you dreaming? Because I know this is not happening for real, for
It
real.
was so
Mm-mm.
cute.
Yeah, it
I
was.
just love it so much.
It was.
Uh, so yes, a 5 only for Karen. Karen is the one carrying the show at this point. I absolutely love it. Um, Janelle says I'm gonna give it a 2. The best part was the end when the credits started. Y'all are not having it
That
this
cracked me
season with
up.
sisters. Y'all are not having it, and I love it. I
That
absolutely
cracked.
love it. Tracy B says I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 2 because it wasn't keeping my interest because I fell asleep. That's fair. It wasn't. I got distracted. I'm not even gonna hold you, but I already was a little bit flustered,
Yeah.
so that could have been it. But also, it gave wasn't a ton going on. When it wasn't Andy and her mama, I was only checking for Karen and Aaron, and then every other time I'm just
That's it.
like,
That's how I feel. Hmm.
Brandon gave this episode a 5. DNC Greatness says a 3 is me being nice because I want to say a 1. No lie, child. Cynthia says we gonna go ahead and give it a 6. Okay, y'all are not
Okay.
here for it. It's the Karen glow up for you. Not they gave us
Mm-hmm.
Karen chilling on the couch with her man and Karen glowing up in the same episode. So we like her
Yes.
now? Like, what's tea? Or we about to fall off the deepest of damn cliffs into the biggest of damn ditches? What's about to happen? Because I feel like they
I don't
buttering us
trust them.
up.
Me too. I don't trust them, y'all. I don't, because I know, get me wrong, I was very happy, but I've been reading some of I don't know if you've been reading some of the synopsis of the
No,
episodes,
I
Erica.
haven't.
Okay, so I don't think it's gonna be anything like them trying to it's like the exact situation, but Gary is coming back. And I think supposedly he's supposed to be trying to help Andy and Karen with the case. Baby, we don't want you to help
Oh
them. We want like
no.
he's trying to make
Take your
amends. Like
ass
he's
to
trying to make amends.
Africa.
We don't me and God.
If you're not
Why
going
do
to
you
prison,
care?
take your ass to Ghana and get out our face, Gary. Get out our
Please,
face, Gary. Now,
please. I
with
don't
your
know want
cute
to be
ass.
there.
Get on out of y'all. He using that damn foam roller extra well. I did see the little the preview. I said, Cheeto. Cheeto.
Baby,
Who told you about a damn
baby.
foam? What's that little foam thing the men be using? That's what he be using. I don't know what it's
I don't
called,
know
but he be
that,
using it.
honey. When Hayden opened that door
Child.
and it was Gary on the other end, he makes me truly understand what it means to have a tug of war within oneself. Because on one hand, Cheeto, you know how I feel about you. Like you truly know how I feel about you. Then it's Gary. And it's like, can't stand the bastard. But Cheeto, I love you
Yeah.
deeply. And I respect him. I really do like Cheeto as a person. But it's like Gary, just evil. You just can't come back and make amends because you want to. You have crimes to pay for,
Take your
sir.
12-step program to Ghana. Ask the motherland to forgive your ass. God
Please.
forgives, we don't. Get on now. Get on, Gary. Way too many people that
Swiftly.
lost their lives now. Child. But we gonna talk about it,
Swiftly.
y'all. Where we want to start tonight, Allie? Welcome in, Robin K. Hey, Mimi loves peace. Hey, A Noel. Hey, boo. Where we starting?
Girl, girl, I don't it's like, what the hell? Because it really was like just a filler episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was just, what, okay, now I ain't gonna lie. Andy mom in the beginning, baby, gave me all the kiki
She was funny.
because she made me feel like it was such a familiar
Uh
character.
huh.
Like I have met this woman before.
Yep.
Like she's a lot of my friends, older parents who are, churchgoers. Every day the church door open, they're in there. They care about what the church think about them and their children,
Yeah.
even though they're not living squeaky clean. I can keep my stuff hidden, but I want my kids to have a certain image about themselves too. So I was like, y'all know I've been in the church, deep in the church. I know this woman
Mm-hmm.
20 times over. Like, I know this type of person. But baby, the way that mama was reading Andy for filth, oh, it was so funny. Like it was so the woman who played that role, I can't remember her name, but she played it so well.
Yeah. And she
Like
came
she
in
played it
hot. She
so
came in
well.
hot but grounded. Like she didn't need to warm
Yes.
up into the character. She's already here. Like to your point, it's like you feel like you are actually already met her before. You know her already, and I've found as they have introduced characters, whether it's the new man or just people popping up, even Paige. Like Paige took a little bit to find her rhythm and to find the space that we are now. But
Hmm.
Andy's mama, she has come in, commanded attention, and said, "What about it? What about it?"
Hmm.
And I'll lay you out, Andrea. Now come take me to your aunt house. I said, well, damn. It's
And
Andy
that's what I'm
having
here
more
for.
boundaries with her mama than her friends for me.
I am not taking you 30 minutes to Aunt So and so house. Said 30 minutes. You can't get your behind up and drop your mama 30. I said, Andy, you need to be popped in the throat. 30 minutes, ma'am. Oh, but that was so key. You have
Oh,
more boundaries for your relationship with your mother than you do with any other person in your life, which is wild to me. Well, we only talk a couple times every 3 to 4 months, baby. I can't imagine talking to my mom a few times. Like for my personal relationship with my
mm-hmm.
mother, like we talk every day, like every single day, multiple times a day. So I couldn't imagine that, but it lets us know the type of relationship that Andy has with her mom. She's not
Yeah.
a consistent presence, in her life. And it's just like, but I was like, Andy, baby, what you doing? Because why don't mama know all this? Like, she knows intricate details. She got connections with the police department. How does she
Well,
know?
some of it was blasted. Remember they ran with the storyline last season when they said bloggers was reporting on this when the whole Andy and Jordan of it
Yeah, in
all
Jordan's
came
situation.
out. Then it's like, oh, then the damn remember that receptionist at the police office who was talking big cash before they released
Oh my
Jordan.
God,
So
yes.
like it's like I guess they're trying to say or continue on to like heard it through the grapevine because she's been the seedy talk of the town, and I guess that
Yeah,
it just took a little bit longer to make its way all the way to Tallahassee.
in Tallahassee, yeah. The
Child,
Tallahassee is very, and I know about Tallahassee. I lived there for many, many, many years. You only got Florida State and FAMU. Other than that, baby, that town is, ugh, it ain't much pop in there. So, yeah, okay, I rock with that. I can
Tam
rock with
B
that.
says if she was my mom, I would only check on her on holidays. So this is interesting.
Oh,
Like I love Ellie. You have a relationship where you talk to your mom every day. I go through seasons with my mom. Like there has been times where I'll talk to her every day, but then I'm not in that season right now. I'm at a season of
mm-hmm.
like, ma'am, please. I manage my parents. Like one of the things that I am very grateful for in growing in adulthood is the self-awareness to be able to see my parents for the people that they are aside from being my parents. So how I engage with them now is more like they're people. Like yes, they're my parents, but they are people. And there's just certain parts of them that will always trigger me. And there's various seasons where those parts of them are going to be extra triggering, and I'm very aware of it and I move accordingly. So when she said every 3 to 4 months, I think that's a stretch because my mother's get up there and I'm like, I check in here and there, but I don't do the day to day. I think I would pull all my damn hair out if I talk to my mama every day, and I love her to death. But that woman stresses me the hell
Yeah,
out. And we raising, I don't
yeah,
know about y'all, but I feel like I am raising my parents, bro. Like I'm always constantly putting out fires for them and trying to manage their lives and fix stuff for them. And I'm just like, I have no children. Why do I have 60 plus children right now? Like y'all are grown. And it's
yeah.
everything from the most benign thing. Erica, how did I get this Google sheet to the most random, like, serious thing, and you never know what the call is about ever. The anxiety. The
I feel you.
anxiety.
I feel you.
Tomorrow,
But
like,
I think that was really good.
yeah.
That's what I liked about this episode because it was like, with Andy's mom. And I think it made great conversation because every woman or every child has a different relationship or perspective of their parents. Like some people can talk to their parents
Mm-hmm.
every day. Some, like I don't talk to my dad. It could be months, that go by before I
Ah.
talk to him. But
And see, I talk to my
everybody's
dad like every
relationship
three
is different.
days.
See,
But
yeah,
that's
and I
also
could
because
go,
I'm his unpaid assistant, apparently. And good luck with me tomorrow because I'm flying cross country and he on the flight tomorrow, and I'm the one who got to do all of the things for him and send him the screenshots of this and the
wow,
screenshots of, like, it's so
I feel
interesting,
you.
like how the relationship shifts and the seasons of your life and as you're growing and like it's very interesting. I
Yeah.
really enjoy seeing Andy's mom in comparison to Miss Lisa. That also gives us
Hmm.
a new way to like see the girls and to
Hmm.
be able to give us something to grab onto in reference to anchoring different points of their personalities, and then also anchoring like why you make the decisions that you make. Like I can see how Andy has arrived at who she is in the world by looking at how she engages with her mom.
Hmm.
The same way I can see
Hmm.
how Karen kind of like moves, even though they were a little inconsistent with Miss Lisa because Miss Lisa was so detached at first, and then now all of a sudden she's so present. Thank you,
Yes.
Shell.
Yes. That was a very, like, when I thought, because I was really thinking about like the mothers, because both of them were represented tonight, in the episode. And I thought about Andy, and I was like, dang, Andy, like her mom is so um fixated on image and
Mm-hmm.
appearance and how she appears to the outside world. And that's how Andy kind of moves within her life. Oh, hell could be breaking loose, but I gotta look the part. I gotta make sure this suit
Mm-hmm.
is starched and ironed, and I'm presenting myself a certain way, even though all hell is breaking loose
Yep.
in my life. And I like what you said about Miss Lisa, because she was extremely detached when we first met her. It was like, oh, this was happening. All right, baby, I just stopped by. I'm about to get on my bike and go to the park. When Karen put them bullets in Bean, she put Bean on her bike, dropped him off at the funeral home, and baby, I'm in the desert. I be hiding out for me. Like she could leave Karen at the drop of a dime, protective,
Yeah.
but would leave, and I mean, it didn't take much. And now we're seeing her being very wanting to be inclusive and included and close by with Karen. And it really is a contrast from
Yeah.
when we originally met Miss Lisa. So yeah, I
But
do
then
like that
even
point you
looking at
made.
the detachment, right? So like I would say that Andy and her mom have a detachment situation going on, but even that is still different than what Miss Lisa detachment was, because Karen knew that when his the fan called my mama, we have not seen
Mm,
Andy call her mama yet. So it's like when hits the fan, hide as much as I can from everybody, including my mama. So even
yes.
that, still provides additional context, which is cool.
Yeah.
We gotta take the storytelling where we can get
Absolutely.
it, y'all.
We got to. We have to, because baby, we have to.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So Andy's mom came in. Okay, so I actually need somebody to catch me up on what Andy's mama said to Fatima, because I was making my burger at that time. I was starving. So I came back to the TV at the tail end, and I was like, oh damn, I missed the one thing I wanted to see. Did she get Fatima together?
She basically, she was like, "Are you Fatima?" And she was like, "Yeah." She was like, "I'm Andy's mom." She was like, "Oh, it's so good to meet you. It was real cool, like, it was real cool like that or whatever." She was like, "I hear you have a lot of stuff." No, she was like, "Oh, do you want me to get Andy for you?" She said, "No, she's already gone." Like she was just waiting for her car to arrive. And Fatima let her know, if you need anything, just let me know. And that's when her mom was like, "Well, you got a lot of stuff going on, like you're busy, pretty much."
Mm-hmm.
And so she basically told Fatima that if she don't get her stuff together, like her daughter is gonna fight. I give you some advice. And to me, it was the way that the mom approached Fatima. She would, to me, because I'm like, you're all in her bubble, you're all in her personal space. Like I get if you were trying to be um helpful, but in a sense, I think she was. Andy's mom just made me think of one of those people, because initially I thought like she was disrespectful. Who the hell are you talking to? Like
Mm-hmm.
that's the attitude I took when I initially saw the preview. But then when I watched the episode and you kind of get an idea of who Andy's mom is, I didn't
Mm.
take it that she was trying to be malicious or disrespectful towards Fatima. I felt like, like she said earlier, you are a partner. She's your paralegal slash assistant, and
Hello.
she's doing work that you did not, give her to do. She should be aiding you or assisting you with what's on your plate. You ain't that busy. That's what you got an assistant for. And so that's how I took it watching the episode. But I wouldn't say she got her together. I don't think her intent was to be nasty. That's my
Mm.
opinion.
Okay,
But
so
I
I
would
must have
love to
missed it.
hear.
Cause I came in and I saw
Okay,
that part and I was just like, well, what did she say before this? She ain't say nothing before that?
she didn't say nothing crazy. No, she was just like, I just hear you busy. Like she wasn't rude or
Ah,
anything. I think the preview made it appear something that it
got
wasn't. It
it.
to me.
And Fatima just gonna have to eat that because she's right. When Andy's mama asks her, "Where's the girl that's supposed to be your friend but also your assistant?" Well, she's my paralegal mom. Same difference. Where's she at? She's working on projects. Are these projects that you assigned? I said, "Mama, ask the questions that need to be asked. Ask them." Because you seem to be the only one around this. Go ask those same kind of questions. And I'm gonna take a second and I'm gonna call this out, but I'm trying, y'all. I am trying to give Tyler and them as much grace as I possibly can. We see one conference room. Maybe there's more because it's supposed to be a high powered law firm, even though every time that y'all do the little wide shot, the establishing shot for the setting, we get to see this brick ass loft building when this is supposed to be a high rise. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. We are presented with one conference room. You shoot both Andy and her mama in the conference room, but you also shoot Fatima interacting with Hayden in the conference room. And these scenes are intercut with one another, but they're supposed to be in the same conference. Tyler, please. That was throwing me. Like, it's stuff from like that is sticking out from the episode. I'm like, this was so disoriented, because on top of the fact that you got these two very different people filming in the same damn place, it's supposed to be happening at the same damn time, can't possibly. You also have Fatima going home to get afternoon nookie for what? And then I'm supposed to stay off her ass. I feel like it's a setup, a whole scheme set up by Todd to have me bust a blood vessel in this, because none of that makes sense to me. Tell me I'm tripping, Allie. Am I tripping about these conference rooms?
Honey, you ain't tripping about the conference room. You ain't tripping about the fact that Fatima, I said, because I was watching it, and I always watch the episode 20 minutes after it airs so I can fast forward. And I'm like, oh, this is one episode. I feel like the girl in Boys in the Hood. It's going to be one night when there ain't nobody fighting and nobody get shot. I was like, oh, so this is the one episode we not going to see Zach. Psych. I thought we was going to see him at the end. Why are we seeing you when Fatima come home? And then you had the mom talk about, it's been a long time since I've been to Atlanta, but everybody talks about the traffic. So Fatima is going to leave her job, be in traffic, stuck in traffic. She get home quick, fast, and in a hurry for sex, and then to come back. Baby, I'm sorry, it ain't that good. Stop it. He dicked her down that morning, and now she coming home on her lunch break to get light.
She went back to work. But y'all coming at us. He got in the bed under the covers in the middle of the goddamn day, and she went back to work. But Allie and I are the villains.
Yeah. Zach is a good man. You laid it down and got under the cover. You under the cover, and your wife, your fiance, had to go back to work. My brother, no. Y'all ain't gonna convince me in no way, shape, or form that this is what it's supposed to be. Aspire to have. There is no way in the world. I leave my job, drive, have sex with my man. He gets in bed, can take a shower, get in bed, and I go back to work. No, I'm sorry. No.
Janelle says Zach needs to get a job. Y'all will never beat the allegations, and I'm gonna keep my foot on Zach's neck, because this is the leader. This is y'all's king. This one, you sure?
Okay.
You positive?
Okay.
Child. Mm-hmm. Those little discrepancies really threw me. The whole focusing everybody. Why couldn't we go into Andy's office? Why couldn't her mama meet in the office? So at least I wouldn't have that dissonance.
Yes.
But maybe, that's something, again, I could be nitpicking with. The middle of the day, random ass romp, but also sprinkle in this man knows my daddy, well, I don't trust him. It's too much. I think Alicia posted a comment earlier that I pinned and said, all these garbage scenes, don't Zatima have their own show? We could have did without it. We could have did without Zatima tonight. We quite literally could have did without it.
That's why when you said you sometimes you think you're gonna be cool, but you may have a rant in you. At the minimum, I got 2 rants tonight. Because I just feel personally, and I have never witnessed this, and I know I told you I don't watch a lot of TV, and I don't. But I remember back in the day, whenever someone got a spinoff, they were off the original show or the OG show that started it. They may make a couple of appearances every now and then, but they did not have an existing storyline in the OG show. So for me to have to see Fatima and Zach have Zatima, which I'm thankful and I'm grateful and happy for DeVal and Crystal, make your money. You have your own show. A lot of time doesn't need to be spent on them, on sisters. Mm-hmm. To me, it just shouldn't be that way when they have their own show. So to see this though, I don't know, we trust him, and I don't know, we don't care. I don't know if we talked about it last week. I can't even remember. I know we had technical difficulty last week. I don't even like how they presented I know a lot of Taylors Who don't? As if that's not a popular last name in the
Hello,
black
it's giving
community.
Washington. It's giving Johnson. It's giving Jones. The hell?
Okay. I think I knew some Taylors. I'm sure you do, Pops. I'm sure you do. You know somebody named Gold? Nah. What about Gladys? Yo, daddy was my best friend. And then I saw people, he a slum dude because ain't no way in the world I could be best friends with a man who don't take care of his kids. I said, well, that applies to Zach because ain't his best friend Nathan.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
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 Okay. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Let the rules
Yeah,
apply
I
across
get
the
it.
board.
Across the board.
Child,
Across
Janelle
the
says
board.
he went to the gym and received $100,000. Where did that money come from? And why are we still gifting it to him? Why are
Let
we
me tell you
still
what I
giving
think.
Zach more money? Why is money falling out the sky specifically for Zachary Taylor's ass? Karen is ready to
Mhm.
move across the country. Where's her 100,000? Where's her 100,000? Wow, Tyler, damn it! These movers ain't cheap. She got a newborn. She want to be steady. Maybe she want to start a fresh start in 3 other cities. Where's her 100,000 while you keep giving this beady-headed Negro money after money after money, and all he do is lay pipe and get his ass under the covers?
Literally, but you know what I think though? I think the money came from Gary because they have him on this amends thing. I think that
Oh.
was the money that he stole from Zach, or he took from Zach, or Zach
Gary, you
invested.
should have kept
And
it. Damn
I
it.
think that money came from Gary. I think he's trying to make good. But it's too
Mm.
late. It's too late, Gary. I'm sorry, baby. There is nothing that you could ever do to make me like you. You've done entirely too much. You've done too much.
Yeah. I wish he would have kept it. I get it. Um, but I wish he would have just gone ahead and just kept that damn money because Zach Zach clearly don't need it. Preston came through with 3 million to put in the damn business. He ain't need it. You fine.
Okay. Okay. And that's the thing. Zach is gonna be he's just gonna get money, money, money. He does the least amount of work in his company, and you continue to reap the benefits,
Mm-hmm.
the financial benefits. And it's wild to me. It is absolutely wild to me. But I expect that to happen though. I do.
Yeah.
I expect it. I
And
expect
Gary,
it.
since you making amends again, send Karen some money. She just had a baby. Then you come into the damn end of the baby shower acting a monkey ass fool. That's worth 100,000 right there.
That that was by far one of the most funniest moments that Gary has been on. So he pissed me off, but he was funny. He was funny in the episode. But I agree with you. That right there, you messed up my baby shower by talking about how ghetto this whole situation was. We don't need you to point out the obvious. We shut up. We understand what's going on here. We get it. And it was the fact that he invited everybody to the wedding except Zach and Fatima.
Everybody.
That thing tickled me. I'm like, boy, nobody want to go to your wedding in the first place.
Him calling Fatima Rockwaller will forever be iconic.
Baby. And he did it multiple times. He did it multiple times. I said, this man here.
Oh, fine. 100,000 is legit. Great.
Yeah. Yeah, that's legit. I believe.
I and this I get how on the surface it feels like or looks like, oh, Eric is just rooting for Zach's downfall. I'm rooting for Zach to actually be able to stand on his own too. Y'all have not proved to me that he's actually the grown man that he claims himself to be, the provider that he claims himself to be. When you keep giving him get out of jail free passes, you keep giving him money falling out the damn sky, you keep giving him forgiveness from a partner who overly enables his goofiness. He has to do nothing but is receiving everything. It makes absolutely no goddamn sense to me, and it's annoying as hell when you have characters like Karen who go through hell and hot water just for us to arrive at a place where she could sit her ass on the couch with her goddamn man and look happy for all of 2 minutes, and we're ecstatic because we used to pray for times like this. While Doofus is over there at the duplex getting 100,000 wow and cat freely.
Mm-hmm.
Child.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to make myself mad, so I'ma chill. I'ma
Yeah.
chill.
I mean,
It's time for them to go. And if Zach is gonna keep getting what he gets, no accountability, no forced growth, no nothing, then take his ass over to his spinoff and leave him there. If they would do that, I would stop watching Satima and we could go ahead and sever this and try to save sisters. Happily.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. Yeah, so that's all that happened with Andy's mom. You did not miss anything at all.
As she should. Like, and Fatima, you now, well, no, she stormed out. Did she storm out after Zach told about getting naked or Andy being naked, or after the mama? That's
it
thing.
was after Andy.
The way it was weird. It was after Andy mama?
Yes.
Because we had a scene where she was on the phone with Zach, and Zach is like, why are you calling Zach to complain about Andy? I do not know. I mean, I guess that's your man, but you also, girl, grow the fuck up and do some work. Do some work. Anyway, you called a vent about Andy. Zach, what you do now? Oh, when she's not getting your felon ass out of prison multiple times? Because now it's easy to throw her ass to the wolves when you don't need her. When she not calling in favors and bending over backwards to get your ass from behind them damn bars. But okay, Zach, we see you. But you decide to bring up, for whatever reason in that conversation, that you've seen Andy naked and she needs to have a conversation immediately. I thought that's how that scene ended. Didn't she like storm out?
Yeah, after he told her that, she was like, because he was like, you gonna talk to her? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her now.
Oh, and then her mama, she ran into the mama on the way out.
No. The mama scene happened first. That's why I don't like how they cut the episode.
It was
weird. She left. We saw Fatima come into the house, she did whatever was that. As she's coming back into the office, she bumps into
okay, Andy's that's what I thought.
Yeah, then she goes into the room and calls Zach after that conversation. I think I misunderstood how.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. And then that's what sends her reeling, because you wasn't actually coming back to work to do no damn work any damn way, because you ain't doing no damn work. You decided you're gonna drop clients, even though Hayden is the lawyer that signed on. So they technically are his clients, but it's your way or the highway as the damn paralegal. Y'all are stretching it. Y'all are dragging it. This is not how this works. Hayden is actually right in this regard. That's not how this works. The paralegal in the case don't get to drop the damn case. The damn attorney who is assigned to the case actually is the one who decides that. And you mean to tell me you're gonna go now championing all these women athletes? Seems like a great idea. I'm not knocking that at all, but you're a damn paralegal with no law degree. What the hell are you actually going to be able to do for them? And then you're going to lean on the man who don't like women, the incel of the goddamn office, to try to go save and bridge the wealth gap between female athletes and male athletes with the man who don't even like women because he think women don't want to hunch on his stupid ass. Fatima, please. And all of that gotta stop the moment you find out that Zach done seen Andy naked, as if that matters. And Andy mama drop a bug in your ear about, girl, you need to worry about keeping your damn job. Which you should. You know that you're running around here avoiding Andy, not talking to Andy, not helping Andy with these goddamn cases. What happens when you do that? You don't need nobody to tell you that. You don't need Miss Cleo. Call me now. You don't need that. It's clear as day. Child. I be trying. But the way that they just they overextend so much, specifically for the Fatima character, the shit don't make no damn sense. It don't.
Okay, thank you. And I'm watching, and I got real quiet because I said, so Courtney, because Courtney wrote this episode. And I appreciate you, Courtney, in some instances, but then sometimes I think you always fall a little short when it comes to Fatima. And I know people get tired of it. I don't give a damn. In what world is Fatima telling Hayden, I dropped Chaz as a client? I'm waiting for Hayden to say, you don't have the authority to drop anyone or add anyone as a client. So, and to me, Hayden's lines were so intentional, because initially you're trying to say that Andy was jealous of Fatima for the things that she's doing. So you're very careful in how you say certain things to Fatima to not come off as what? A hater? No, you are the lawyer. And I know he made reference to that, but I need you to ride that thing all the way through. Fatima doesn't have the authority to cancel anyone's Christmas. She don't have the authority to tell somebody you can't be a client here and he's a liability. So I did what had to be done. It's, in what world? And this is what I mean when I talk about how they write Fatima to possess a certain power and authority that she does not have.
Mm-hmm.
She is a paralegal. She doesn't get to make those decisions. Like, let's just be all the way real. And like you said, I think what she said was a great idea, but also thinking about the firm that they work at, they ain't gonna go for that because they money hungry. And unfortunately, female athletes don't make nearly as much as the men. And then I want to know, Fatima, what's your intention? Because you think every man that coming there is trying to hunch on you? Is that what's motivating you to make this type of thought process?
Let's
You
talk
know,
about
a
it,
lot of
Ashley.
the. Oh, okay.
Let's talk about it because we could go ahead and champion for women athletes who make maybe, maybe one
Sure.
to 3% of what their male counterparts make in the male leagues. But you was pushing back when Andy is trying to go pro bono to fight against maternal rates,
Yes.
maternal death rates. Hold
Hmm.
Dr. Cruz accountable. We ain't going to champion that, but we going to go for the women athletes. We going to push this bigger rock up a damn hill. Meanwhile, we got a class action lawsuit waiting to damn happen. All we need to do is organize the damn information, pull the damn interviews and witness statements, which took you a whole damn day to do because you too busy running after goofy ass athletes that's sending you watches and to the office. You can't see the value in that, but you can I spy with your little eye in this goofy ass conference room when you decide that Chaz is too much and Zach then got into it with Chaz and now you over it to go and decide to put all the damn female athletes on your paralegal ass back and try to litigate some with no law degree. Meanwhile, your actual attorney that has hired you, that has gotten you promotions within this damn office, is literally pursuing a case to support women who have either lost their lives in birth or lost their children in birth and or both, and you can't see it for that. You ain't got no energy for that. You have no time for that. But you got all the time in the world to yuck it up with your goofy ass fiance who tucked himself back into bed after some midday delights with his no job having ass. But you don't see it for Dr. Cruz and Karen's struggles. And then you make enough time to get on your high horse and get all pissed because how dare Zach see another woman with maybe a better body than me naked. Now I really gotta focus. So bump the damn women who losing their damn babies. Bump the damn women who are losing their damn lives. Let me go focus on my man that's seeing some titties and I feel away. Let me go throw a damn fit. Fatima, go to hell.
Yes to all of that. It was the tucking himself into bed that took me out. He took himself into bed because that's exactly what the hell he did. But yes to all of that. And I made a video, and sometimes I love the different perspectives, and I love when I piss people off too because some people just defend Fatima in everything that she does, and the truth is the truth. It is what it is. Fatima, as you stated, the case that Andy is creating or building, I had people say, well, her boss told her to drop it, to not do anything. But the thing is, see, they messed up because they made Andy a partner. So she doesn't need his permission to do any research on this doctor. She's a partner as well. She don't need your authority. She don't need your permission to do X, Y, and Z. In addition to that, the nurses' testimonies. Oh, I forgot, but Andy, I'm on it. Some hours passed by. Andy asked her again. Oh, there you are. Um, um, the nurses' testimonies. Andy, I promise I'm on it. You're not on it because you're purposely not doing what your immediate supervisor or the person who you are assisting asked you to do because you believe that going over contracts are more important. And this is why I'm gonna stand on business with this forever. This is why, to me, Fatima would not make a great lawyer because you have to be able to have critical thinking and you have to have forethought. Fatima knew very well that one, Chaz was attracted to her. Chaz was giving her gifts that was inappropriate from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And she did not put a stop to it. It only became a problem when he came to your house and now Zach, this obsession you have with me. Oh, now he's obsessed. But you didn't nip it in the bud when he was sending you purses. And when you tried to belittle Zach and say, well, that's what rich people do. Oh, that's what rich people do. Okay, great. So now you have wasted your time going over and working with Chaz because you've dropped him as a client. So all that work that you did for him, you could have put that energy into doing what the hell Andy asked you to do in the first place. So I'm so interested, and I know people are gonna comment hearing what's to say now. Well, Andy is jealous because she know Fatima gonna be better than her. Baby, I'm sorry, Fatima ain't better than Andy on her worst day.
Ooh. And
Not
Andy
on,
just
not when
started
it
doing
comes to
work
that.
3 p.m.
They,
today. And she still ain't better than her. How that
no,
work, I don't know. But that's how it is.
no, no. And then you leave. Andy has certain privileges that Fatima, you don't. You're that upset because Zach saw Andy naked that you leave your post to go and track down Andy. You don't get the luxury to do that. You ain't even past the bar. You still a paralegal. And this is what I mean. And the mama was right when she told Andy, you don't know how to separate personal from professional. I said, well, tell her like it is, mama. Because if you can't make that line drawn in the sand, you need to pick one. Either she's your friend or she's your assistant. Because it's obvious that Andy is not in a position to effectively handle both.
Yep. And Fatima
You
is
got to
taking
pick one,
advantage of
Andy.
her. She's taking
Absolutely.
advantage of the circumstances.
Absolutely.
Bending it to her will and then getting the attitude because Andy won't continue to bend. How bad do you need her bent over? She's all the way bent over. You up get her with no lube, Fatima. She can't bend no more. I hope that we are leading to a place of Fatima actually getting fired by Andy. I hope that's what the whole thing is setting up, because even with Fatima, we see her working with yet another light-skinned ass attorney down here, passive ass attorney at the same law firm, when I thought that they were the very few black women, but now we seem to be pulling them out in spades just so we can have enough for Fatima to never get this goddamn law degree and to still be able to do whatever the hell she wants. But whatever. I'm looking at that and I'm like, what the hell happened? Did Fatima and Andy go their separate ways? Maybe. I'm hoping so. Because that's what it's giving.
Me too. And it needs to. And to me, it needs to be called out. You don't get the luxury to do what you want to do when you have been assigned a task, and then you are negligent in your task, in your research. You don't get off on it. And when I said in my video, like, you don't get a pass because you're Fatima. Like, you come to work and haven't I done this? And you don't get the luxury to have because they was like, well, don't everybody have a bad day? Yeah, but you don't have the luxury anymore. You are working with a partner now. You don't have the luxury to have a bad day, a off day, not to handle research, not to do what you've been asked to do. You don't get the luxury to do that. And because Fatima have been in this place of luxury where I can leave what I want, extend my lunches when I want, come back when I want, or if I do come in, because of the friendship between her and Andy. But like I stated, if it wasn't for Andy, and I know people was like, well, if Fatima never, hid the stuff from the FBI, took it off Andy's desk, Andy may not have a job. I don't necessarily, I don't believe that.
She wasn't doing anything.
Yes.
They wouldn't have found
exactly.
any
That's
damn
what I was like, I don't believe that. But what I do know is if it wasn't for Andy, Fatima would still be where? At that front desk.
Ooh.
And that's for sure. That's for certain. Because all of a sudden, even when Robin was esteeming Fatima, you're going to be so great. You're going to be a great lawyer. I said, Robin, shut up, because you left that help at that front desk too.
Hello.
Y'all didn't see her potential. Y'all didn't see her placement in this firm she was such a desired person to have a position in this law firm. You didn't see that with her. If Andy never stated that one of her stipulations was for Fatima to be her assistant, that's where she would be.
Mm-hmm.
Period. That's where she would be.
Literally. Hey, Maddie Hearts. Hey, Dime Clip Entertainment. Welcome in, y'all. She's taking advantage of Andy. And all the Fatima
And I
holics are
think it's
gonna be like,
both.
Andy's jealous. Andy's y'all
It
are
is
just
okay.
haters. No, no.
Somebody said it on my video today. All them sisters is jealous of Fatima. I sometimes I wish your fingers would get stuck before you could press send
But okay,
because
I feel like we always have to do this, but it's like jealous of what? Fatima now is running down to former steam plant because I don't know what they call it, Billy Jakes, whatever the hell they calling it now, running
mm-hmm.
down here because Zach saw Andy naked, not because Andy put that thing on him, not because Andy pushed up on his behind, just because he saw her body. She's running down here to confront Andy, but Andy is jealous of Fatima. I mean, yeah, Andy's jealous of Fatima. How?
Mm-hmm.
Andy wasn't breaking her damn neck to say, your man saw me naked and he liked it. None of that. Andy is going, not even remember. Once Fatima brings it up, she's going to be like, what, girl? The shit I've been dealing with? I don't give a damn. I almost forgot about it. It's so inconsequential.
Yes.
So, no, Andy is not jealous of
Yes.
Fatima. At best, if I was to say that Andy was jealous of anybody, I would say that Andy's jealous of Karen. At best.
Yeah, and it's about to be some more after she revealed her big news.
I just pray that
It's
that
gonna
Karen
go.
don't let nobody talk her out of it. Miss Lisa tried. Aaron tried until he got his ass on board last episode. Miss Lisa tried today. She gonna tell these goofy ass girlfriends. You know what, Allie? Actually, let's go back to Karen's ass here because they were feeding us this episode. She literally said, "Zach, the salon, and the girls have me feeling sorrow and stuck."
Yes.
You hoes are part of the problem, and my girl is articulating it.
Yes.
She is listening to herself, listening to her body, hearing herself, and making adjustments accordingly. Absolutely, Karen. These hoes have been a part of your major problem from the very beginning because your ass has been 10 toes down with each and every one of them. And at every opportunity that these hoes have gotten, they have betrayed you, they have disrespected you, they have dismissed you, and they have downplayed your position in their lives. And it's not going to be until your ass walk out of it physically that they actually going to be able to understand. But it's going to be too damn late because we're going to find us some new fucking friends. Tyler, line the damn spinoff up, please. I am begging for an Aaron and Karen spinoff at this point. Begging. What does the budget need to be, Tyler? I got 5 on it, I promise.
Yes, that was, and I think because a lot of times we don't see Karen. I think she's always expressed herself pretty well, but I think now the mind frame that she's in to talk about the sisters and Zach specifically and what those units represent to her now.
Yep.
Not that I don't care about these people, but because when I think about them, this is what is attached to that. And I love that she shared that with her mom. And it's like, I need this. Like, I want me and Aaron to raise our daughter in a new place where none of those things are affecting us. And I love what she said about, passing by a place or a smell taking you back. And those things are so vital. You can be having a great day, or it's like grief. You can pass by something and that smell makes you think of a person, or makes you think of a time when you were together and now you're not. And it's like when so much of your life has been drenched in one particular place, when you go to another place, I think I can't even describe it. It's more than freedom and liberty. It's just like you become another version of yourself because no one knows you where you're going.
Yep.
You can be anybody you want to be. You can leave that old world, old self behind and really live in this new place. And I really do want that for her character because Karen's character has endured so much.
Yep.
And I think when I communicate with certain people and we talk about how the show was rested upon Karen's back, and I know a lot of people on Twitter don't like that we make that statement, but it's the truth because when you think about it, we had to watch 4 to 4.5 seasons of Karen's character being assassinated for a certain relationship to flourish. We had to watch that. And I always say, baby, the people who really ride with Karen, we got to be some of the strongest people on this earth because, baby, they put us through pure and utter hell.
Yeah.
She could never be happy. She could never just enjoy Aaron. She could never just grow within that relationship. But when she get to a place of really being sold out for this man, oh, we have a oopsie with her in the closet. Now she's, oh, I'm on Zach tip again. I want to be with him. I want to love him. Why won't you love me? Come back to me. 4.5 seasons. How many episodes is it per season? 22.
22.
So you mean that I don't give a damn what y'all say on Twitter, what y'all put on there about me and Erica. We had to watch 88 damn episodes. You hear me? 88
And that was
episodes
only
of
one part of it. I don't
Girl,
understand the people
yes.
pushing back of us saying that this show was built on Karen's back, because it is. All good stories have to have conflict, have to have somebody going on a journey, and the only character who has actually gone on any kind of journeys, multiple journeys, is lapping every last one of the rest of the characters in the whole damn show is Karen. Most of everybody else is at the same damn place we met them at 8 seasons ago. Karen is now a entirely different character. Meanwhile, Fatima is damn near the same, if not worse. Zach is damn near the same, just not broke. Danny is definitely the damn same, just a little bit more arrogant. Sabrina is definitely the damn same, and that's shameful in and of its own right. Andy is trying, but barely sticking any landings when it comes to any type of real type of growth and or change. Maurice is just now starting to change, which is no shade because he's not supposed to be doing any type of transformational things as a supplemental character. Paige is solidifying herself and building out the whole wing of like supplemental characters over there with Maurice and giving good energy. So, okay, cool. But Karen is the foundation that this damn house was built on. So I don't give a good goddamn whether you like her or not. I don't give a good goddamn whether you want to believe us or not. I don't give a good goddamn if you've already ascribed me and the alley to being haters. The facts are the goddamn facts. And if you want to go to the damn paper, on the scripts say that this damn show was built on Karen's goddamn back. The same way the next one will be. And I bet you their spinoff don't fail, at least story-wise, because this character's already bent over backwards and done everything that needs to be done when it comes to damn story. The same thing that Zatima can't seem to figure out. And they got 4 seasons in the books already. 4 seasons that ain't moved no goddamn where. You give Aaron and Karen a spinoff and you give them half of what they have done in a season with a Karen character, and you could run for 3 seasons with that damn show. It wasn't built on her damn back. Well, then who built it? The only thing keeping the sister train moving is Karen. And y'all gonna see, if they have this lady exit this damn show, you will feel. Those who don't listen will feel. Here.
Thanks. Speaking, do you want to go to the arrogant Danny?
Fine.
Okay. First of all, I really don't care about her in this cop situation.
This
because if one thing they gonna do,
she's not even attracted to.
No, I don't care. They just gonna give her another penis to hop on. I don't even know what to do with that. Just all I got from that is I got a man. What your man got to do with me? I'm not trying to hear that. C. I don't care about that. That's just me. I don't have nothing to say about that moment, Erica. I don't know if you had anything you wanted to point out.
I don't. It's just like y'all trying to make fetch happen with this goofy ass cop who speaks a little bit too softly to handle a Daniela King, and he arrives at her boobs. I'm sorry, sir. You're short. What are we supposed to do with that?
I don't know.
I was going to ask you something, but it felt like it was inappropriate. You know, your friend was missing, so it didn't seem like the right time. You think? The hell? Get your ass out of here.
I didn't care about that. Okay, cool. So next scene with Dan is when she comes home and we find out that it is Tony's birthday next week and his children are coming into town. Then this Negro talk about how they can all stay there. Stay.
Have
where?
You released him, Allie? That's what I want to know. Have you really
I've been released.
Him?
Oh, yeah, I released him.
I was worried that you were secretly holding him behind your back, friend. And it's just been getting worse and worse about an episode.
No.
Because there's room enough here in this studio apartment with Daniela King and the 2 children she don't like.
1 bedroom.
It's not even a 1 bedroom. It's a studio, Allie. The damn bed is in the kitchen.
That is true.
The fuck are we talking about? Karen has a 1 bedroom. Danny has a studio. though, that you still can't seem to keep clean, and you be sitting in here all day scratching your ass and playing at Xbox. And you want to bring them children in here? Them same children that was playing around with my damn handcuffs? You want to bring them badass children in here, which no shade, because Danny was doing a little bit too much, into this one room where the damn bed is in the kitchen, talking about we got plenty of space, and you got lube on my damn table? Are you on drugs, Tony? Is it drugs?
That would have been, if I wasn't done with Tony at no other point in this sister universe. Baby, when I saw the lubrication on the table, and he tells Danny that the last time they had sex, she wasn't as wet as she normally is, and her dry ass coochie gave him a friction burn. I said, brother, go to hell. Go to hell, because what are you talking about? You saying Danny is so dry, she gave you a friction burn? I ain't never heard of that in my life.
Why were you doing it? First of all, why were you doing it? And second of all, that is your job. Actually, well, I wonder why all of a sudden she drives the damn Sahara down there when your bum ass is barely taking showers, eating up pizza, and playing video games all damn day when I'm going to this goofy ass job that I don't even want to go to. All of a sudden, she dry as the Sahara Desert, and you go and order lube instead of washing your ass and taking your ass home. Tony, please. Please.
I just couldn't imagine that. I would be like,
I'm not made for jail, but I fear these are the type of circumstances that would be setups, because now I'm going upside your head for being so stupid. The only thing I feel like you're going to understand is hands and feet at that point, because what the hell do you mean I'm dry? And you sitting around my house, dirty as hell, getting on my damn nerves day in, day out. Of course I ain't gushing for your ass. You're no longer attractive. You're a bum. I'm about to go to Precious. Let me be quiet.
And not all men, not all of y'all, but that's how some men think. You do nothing, you don't provide nothing, but when we have sex, you want me to be slipping and sliding for you? No, I'm not. And then, like you said, if it was that bad, that dry, why were you continuing to have sex with her so much that you? Now I want to
force it, huh? You gonna get it tonight, because that's what it's giving. You forced it anyway. Her body told you what it was and what it ain't. You disagreed.
And was still going. I guess the nut was that important to you, baby, because ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world. But I want to go to some of the comments, because I did have this thought, and I see some people are saying it in here. When Danny tossed that envelope on the table, I said, Danny, what the hell are you doing?
Giving the money away. Thank you. Good job.
You are literally giving this money to Tony. And why you didn't put it in your drawer? You literally just tossed it, and it was a nice little thump. So you got some money in there, and you left it with this man. And you know the sad part, Danny? I'm not even gonna feel bad
at all.
Whatever he do with it, I'm not gonna feel bad.
All.
I'm not.
This man is showing you who you are, or who he is, and you are not believing him. While also believing him, it doesn't make any damn sense, Daniela.
No.
To the points in the chat, she don't kick him out. She throws the money on the table and then leaves her own damn house. Where the hell they do that at?
I didn't want to walk around with that much money. Go to the bank.
That's what and then,
but then what you doing with that money? You ain't got a safe in your house. Why you got that type of cash on you? That's what she said.
Trust banks. Remember, Sabrina had to keep most of it, and then she gave her that, and then she said she's gonna put it under the mattress because she don't trust banks.
I really don't feel bad.
Why you have a bum sleeping on your couch, child? She deserves whatever's coming.
Whatever's coming, but you had made a statement about this arrogance of Danny's, because when Andy walked into the restaurant, she said, "Hi, ladies." She hugged Sabrina because that's what she sat by, and the fact that Danny didn't even open her mouth or acknowledge, what the hell are you mad about? Like, honestly, You're mad at Andy for what? Doing the same thing that you and Sabrina do? That's why I used to always have an issue in the earlier seasons that people would say, well, Andy and Karen keep things from Danny and Sabrina. And I'm like, well, Danny and Sabrina have their own secrets as well.
Yeah.
Like everybody don't always know the same information. But you got Sabrina up here getting dicked down by Danny's cousin. You got Danny over here. You have a relationship. You're engaged. You just got, gave a cop your telephone number. Y'all ain't telling Andy y'all business. So what is the problem with her
Hello?
not being forthcoming? I don't
These
understand
girls
that.
still don't know that you're engaged. Do you even remember that you're engaged, but you're crying about Andy not telling you about her flirting with a damn doctor? Andy gets niggas. Like, that's not a thing. Y'all have known this. Ever since y'all have known her, y'all have actually said this. So why do we need to know tit for tat every little penis that decides to look Andy's way? Who are you, Penelope now? Danny, god damn. Get out her coochie, please.
Please.
Ugh.
It's giving, do you want to turn? Because I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, she's really in her feelings about this. And I'm just like, it ain't that deep. What are you mad about?
And
I still don't know.
She's big mad, Allie. As if Andy then kicked her puppy, then slept with her man, then fell through on the rent, and now she getting set out. You would have thought that Andy did some diabolical stuff to her, and all Andy did is mind her damn business and keep her business to herself.
That's it.
About a man who is not even a whole thing yet. Is your life that boring? Is your life that whack? Well, actually, yeah, we actually can see it. So you're miserable. It's fine. But that's still no excuse. You made the choices that you made to be in a damn miserable life that your ass have. Kick that goofy to the curb. Go find another damn job and or trade. Take your ass on a vacation or do whatever the hell it is that you want to do to find some damn happiness. But stop raining on your damn sister's parade. Because by golly, Miss Molly, I'm over it. And if y'all setting it up for Danny and Fatima to be over here and Sabrina and Karen and Andy to be over here, then by golly, Miss Molly, get to it already. Sever the ties so we can move forward.
Please.
Danny is jealous of Andy. You're right, Trina. Since we
want
to talk about jealousy.
I believe that.
We want to talk about jealousy. Andy is jealous of Fatima. No. Danny is jealous of Andy. That's one that's
and it just goes to show. And it just goes to show, even with the money that she obtained, when you're unhappy inwardly, you can have all the money in the world, all the riches, all the opportunity. But when you're not happy within yourself, it doesn't matter what you get because you're going to envy something that someone else have. It's like you looking at Andy. Did you want the doctor? What was it? The girl, a cup of coffee. He brought me some coffee. Are you sure that's all it was? And why do you know that?
Spread my ass on that damn conference room table, what business would it be of yours? Ho, you cannot pressure and bully your friends into being vulnerable with you. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. But Dime Clip Entertainment made a really great point. She said she can't hate on Karen right now because that would be a little bit passe. Sabrina is soft, so she zeroed in on Andy. And that's what it's giving. It's giving she gotta be mad at one of the sisters, and it usually is Karen that's getting the kicks, but Karen can't get the kicks right now because life done already whooped her ass, so she done moved on. That's a wonderful point, Dom.
That is a great point. That is a great point. I felt that. I felt that.
I don't think she can sue because they reduced her hours. She had already pseudo sued and got the payout that she got. So I doubt that she could do that about reducing hours. I mean, she could have got fired like Leonard, and she didn't when she should have.
But that don't make no sense to me.
Did we?
The fact that Danny still has a job.
I need to reset Ellie because I'm about to get a headache thinking about Daniela King. Aaron looked so happy in this episode.
He did.
He just looked so happy. I love
it. And peaceful.
He did.
And peaceful. I'm like, y'all deserve it.
Y'all do.
Y'all have been through so much.
Oh my goodness.
So much.
And then
Y'all
he's
have
picking
been
up
through
Fave
so much.
and taking her while Karen talks to her mom, and he's like such a proud dad. I'm like, Aaron, I just love this. This is all I ever wanted for Aaron.
Yeah,
Finally.
yeah. I loved it, and I love like even the reassurance he gave her when she was like, how you feel about all this? Like honestly, like tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like just making sure, 'cause that's it. That's a lot, and I love the fact that. And Courtney, I'm gonna give you your props. I love the fact that the conversation of relocating, that's a heavy conversation
Yeah.
to have with your spouse, your significant other, what have you. And then when they get on board, I can still like, are you sure about this? Because I don't want you to make this move, and then you have like resentment towards me, or you have this. So now is the time to get it all out, buddy. How you really feeling about this situation? And I love that they were able to have, and it didn't need to be prolonged. I love how they did it
It
and
was
wrapped it
so
up real.
beautiful. I saw the subtext. So that's like, shout out to Kevin, because as an actor, what you're supposed to do is say the line, but be thinking or thinking a thought, a character thought that's supposed to be like what the line rides on, or feeling the thing. And when that particular part of the conversation happened, and she's like, "Are you sure?" Like she kept asking him. I'm like, he's gonna say, "I'm sure about you." And that's what I felt like was the subtext of his responses that whole entire time. And I was just smiling from ear to ear. Now, he never said that, but it felt like that is what the subtext was of what he was actually saying. So it really doesn't even matter where they want to go or where she wants to go and what she wants to do, because he's now recommitted in this, and he has been sure about her. And now she's in a place to actually accept it. So he don't give a good idea what they decide to do next, as long as they're going to do it together. And I'm like, yes.
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 Yeah. I did love that. I did love it.
I just had to
Ooh,
reset the
that has
alarm.
to be such an amazing feeling. Like, and I don't know like what all else we're gonna see with the remainder of the episodes with Karen and Aaron. But I think for anybody to know that feeling when you wanted something so desperately,
Yeah.
and you have been patient and you did not abuse it, you did not mistreat it, and you finally have been able to obtain it. That feeling, because I was like, I think we probably gonna get a proposal. I wouldn't be too surprised if we didn't, because I'm thinking, knowing Aaron, we have a baby, we're making a decision to make this big move. That is the next step.
Yeah.
Because I know he doesn't want to be with Karen and they're not married. So
Yeah.
for me, that's like the next thing. And I don't even see them waiting. Like I don't I can
Right.
honestly see Karen like, well, let's do it now. What, like, for real, what we waiting on?
Yes.
Let's do it now. So I'm hoping
Yes.
that's where we're going, because to me that is true to Aaron's character. He
Yeah.
ain't trying to shack up
I
with
agree.
Karen. So yeah,
If these writers don't drop the
yeah,
ball,
I'm here
child, and
for
don't
it.
get back in their hating ass bag, we might have something.
Okay,
They surprised me
yeah,
tonight. I ain't gonna hold
yeah,
y'all. They surprised me tonight. Um,
yeah.
I don't remember what else, because all it was for me was Aaron and Karen.
Um. Okay, so we got that. We got when Zach told Fatima he saw Andy naked, and she gets up and she goes to. I'm trying to figure out how the hell she knows she has Andy's calendar. Because I was gonna say, how the hell she knew where Andy was, but maybe that's how she knew. Um, I was because I think I had a rant in my spirit about this,
Mm.
because some of y'all hoes, I ain't saying y'all promiscuous, but I'm just saying hoes because I feel like saying it. Some of y'all hoes out there in this fandom, y'all be really getting on my nerves, because you don't want Karen and Fatima to be friends, or be cool, or cordial. You don't
Mm-hmm.
want Fatima to have anything to do with her, yet you pissed off because Karen didn't invite her to the outing. What
Aren't
the hell do
they?
y'all want? Like, what do you want? Why would Fatima be invited anyway? She ain't a sister. She ain't Karen's sister. Why would I invite her? And then that be the thing that get me. Then when she gets there, if I was Andy, I would have politely told Fatima my office hours are from 9 to 5. When I am not in the office, we don't discuss office business. Because the way that she approached them, Obviously we were, Karen didn't mind sharing her good news with Fatima. She was
At
like, oh,
all. She's like,
Leslie,
oh,
you
I'm
just
glad
in
you're
time.
here. And I was just like, you are?
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
I ain't.
like, good. Like, it wasn't something she's trying to keep hidden or, shield it. It's like, oh, it's great that you're here. Like, you're just in time to hear the news with everyone else. I need to talk to Andy. We're in the middle of something. Can it wait? No, I'll be at the bar. You'll
Well,
be
your
there by
ass is
yourself.
going to be there sitting all damn night.
I said.
But Fatima know who to do that stuff with, I swear.
She do.
She
She
knows
do.
exactly who to do that with.
She do, because ain't no way.
I didn't know
Ain't
they
no
was
way I'm
mad that
getting up.
she didn't get invited initially. Like, what?
Girl, because I tried to go on Twitter because I have 2 Twitter accounts. One, I didn't even know I had 2. One was my old one, but I thought I merged it or whatever. I thought I did. So I was going on my old account, and then I had another one, and I missed all of these notifications and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, that's the one I got to make sure I check at least like once a day. And I'm looking at the sisters, like the hashtag, and people are so upset. Like, I knew them. I know they ain't like you. I knew they was jealous of you. All them bees phony. Karen asked too. Blah blah. I said, I'm sorry, y'all upset because Karen didn't invite Fatima to a sisters meeting or a sisters situation. Why would she?
Why would she?
Like, honestly, why would she? Why would Karen invite her to that? That it makes no sense. I said, baby, y'all just gotta stop. Please take the Fatima titty out y'all mouth. Get off the milk because it is poisoning the
It
minds.
is.
I don't understand. Don't understand.
That's why I don't even tune into a child. I can't.
Yeah,
They be real
serious.
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 They be real serious
It
about it. And it's just like, it also never gave all of that. So, moving on.
Never.
I honestly, I can't even find a way to really get mad at Fatima for rolling up on Andy like she did, because Andy not going to check her. Like, if Andy not going to expend a little bit more energy and understand how disrespectful this is and how she approached you is, if Andy going to let her get to the very edge of fake ass tears and guilt her and then have her apologizing when she's the one ran down on her private time, Andy, I'm just like, the girl gonna keep doing it to you because you allow it. The same way that she decided to prioritize her clients over yours because you allowed it. All of these things are happening to you because you allowed it. Gary treated you like the $2 hoe because you allowed it. All of this stuff is because you are allowing it. But all of a sudden your mama comes into town and you decide that you ain't going to allow certain things, and you know for your mama, what about the rest of these hoes? Every last one of them. At this point, like, I don't understand this with getting the context of Andy's mama, because for me, decentering my damn daddy was the final boss in decentering men. Once it was up for that man and I could put him in a position to understand, okay, I respect who you are as my father, but you also a nigga, and I see you. It was up for every other man. You're not getting nothing past me. My mama, the moment I could separate and differentiate and navigate my mama, it is up for the rest of you hoes. None of you hoes are sneaking past me. None of you hoes are guilting me into nothing. None of you hoes are manipulating me into nothing. I done already figured out how to handle my mama and my daddy. And you think that you gonna be somebody's anything other than light work? If you already putting your mama in her place, what is Fatima? Nothing, Andy, please.
Again, it goes back to, this is what I be saying. And don't get me wrong, I do have some really great conversations with people who are like ride or die Fatima fans. It's not everybody, because I do have some really great conversations, but it's the ones who just refuse to acknowledge what we clearly see. As you stated, there is no way I can stand firm on business and boundaries with my mother. And Fatima is someone who I'm walking around on eggshells for and bending because I'm scared of you. Somebody put in my comments today about what they don't want her to get mad on. I said, we need a queen pen to handle Andy. I wish Tyler never would have wrote for Madam and Fatima to be cousins, because I hate it. I hate it with the strongest of passions. Because why? Fatima can't handle Andy, and I need Andy to stay on business, because even with Fatima, to me, I felt it was not the truth when she told Zach, she been acting different ever since everything went down. No, she wasn't.
No, you
Andy
been
was standing
acting
on
different.
business, and you ain't been doing your job. And that's a correct. You've been acting different. You've been moving differently. Well,
Yep.
since when you don't do assignments? Since when do you decide what is priority? Since when you are the one that's been changing it and they've been clocking it and checking you, and you don't like that.
Yep.
That's what actually has been happening.
Yep.
So let's really get the story straight. I
Period.
said, but yeah,
Period.
that's interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Um, Robin K says, I'll never forget Zach asking Fatima, is Karen really over him when Fatima told him Karen moved on?
Babe, let me tell you something. Zach be playing, and this is the thing that be getting me. And Robert, I'm so glad you said that because Zach be playing in Fatima face, and she's just so digmatized. Sometimes she don't even recognize it. Oh, she's over you. Since when? I mean, was serious too. Oh yeah, she's over you, Zach. In what world does a fiance joke about? Like, what conversation are we having? You don't want Karen to be like, to me, that says a lot. You don't want this woman to be over you. You still want to have some type of control in her emotional state that you can.
I would
I
not
said,
be
baby, the
mad.
moment,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ellie.
I was just saying, the moment that he found out she was missing, you're inebriated. You were willing to risk your life to just go over to her house. That said a lot. That said a whole lot to me, Mrs. Zachary Taylor.
And Zigga says it's so bad. I want Andy to hire Angela and demote Fatima to Aiden because that pay would be reduced. I honestly, I wouldn't mind if Angela became Andy's paralegal, but that's not what Angela does. And Angela is a true receptionist at another company that's in the same building.
Hmm. Yeah,
But that would be cute.
yeah, it would be. It
Um,
would.
what else happened in the episode, Ellie? Because I don't remember.
Girl, I think that's it. If I remember correctly. Um,
That's
yeah,
all that's worth talking about.
yeah. I think that's really everything that happened. Yeah, that's all
Shout
I
out to
remember.
Aaron. We love this for you, sir.
Baby,
Shout out
we
to
love it
Karen.
for
You
you.
look
You
good, girl.
deserve it. You deserve it. Y'all deserve it.
They do.
Y'all deserve it.
Okay,
Been a long
before we
time
get out
coming.
of here, is Zach tripping once he finds out Karen moving?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Paige's
Because the first thing
attitude. Tiff Jones
yep.
says we ain't talk about Paige's attitude. Go ahead, Ellie. We'll go to Paige next.
Oh, the first thing I think Zach is gonna be like, how you know?
Mm.
Or he's gonna want to know how if she sticks around. But whether it's Fatima who tells him or she finds out however or he finds out however he finds out, I don't think that's gonna sit too well with him. I think we're gonna see I believe we're definitely gonna see how it affects him knowing this information. But yeah, I believe he's definitely gonna feel a way about Karen leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. How do you feel about Dr. Vaughn and Andy? Do you feel like they forced?
I just I like Dr. Vaughn, and I had to step back because I didn't want to go this route. I think he's a nice dude, genuinely. I know that he has not dealt with black women. Andy is his first black woman,
He said that.
and I just felt yeah, he only dated white women.
Oh,
He was
brother.
like he was in like he was yeah. I don't think he had ever been with a black woman
I
before.
didn't
So when
remember
he
that.
kissed her, yeah. So when he kissed her, I was happy. But then I'm like, did you just forcefully kiss her because she black and you thought she liked it? Like I don't know how to take him just yet.
Hmm.
On the other hand, I just don't trust Andy with a good man's heart. And I know she's starting off slow, like she is. It's a slow thing right now, but I don't trust her, and I'm not too sure how Andy's gonna respond to Gary. That's another thing too. I don't know.
Honestly, that information changes everything because I wasn't mad at Dr. Vaughn and Andy. I want them to continue to take it slow, but then learning that this is his first black woman, that immediately spoils it for me. I that young man that I met here, and I was his first black
But
woman,
he,
that is
oh,
it. That I will never do it again. You better go find one quick, cause I don't.
so you personally experienced a
Yes,
black man, you being a black man's first black woman?
yes, and we'll never do it again.
Wow.
We'll never do it again. Not by choice. That you better lie and better hope.
Wow.
Better hope my case searching cousin don't pull up everything that needs to be pulled up, because I will never do it again by choice, ever. It's so ridiculous and unnecessary. You and your mama go to the therapist and do what you need to do, because that's all it is at this point. You and your mama, whatever she may be, go work out what you need to work out, but don't bring that to no black woman's door and make that become her thing. Like, no, I'm not finna teach you. I'm not finna teach you how to. No, absolutely the hell not. Now I'm immediately off of it. Now, Dr. Vaughn, take your ass on. Give Andy what you need for this damn case and get the hell on. Go find your experience elsewhere. Go hunch on a Daniela King before you bring your ass back to a Andy Barnes. Go get out all of the misconceptions, all of the stereotypes, like the conversations that I had with that man. I think I got PTSD. Absolutely the hell not. No.
I feel you. Oh, people bringing up, we didn't talk about Sabrina.
What is there to talk about?
I probably got 2 sentences.
I got plenty to say about Maurice and Paige. I have nothing to say about Sabrina. She's doing nothing. I low-key, at this point, for a little razzle-dazzle, I want her fired. Just so we can have something happening.
Have something, yeah. Because the fact that you are contemplating whether or not you're going to have sex with Rock again, that's all they giving you. I'm going to need y'all to do more with Novi. I'm gonna need y'all to do more with Novi, because that's ridiculous.
And girl, is it really a conversation? The boy that rocked your world is the best sex you've ever had. He's sending you pictures that got your bug eyed. This is already a done deal. Now go back to doing some damn work. Why are we spending so much airtime with you playing, going back and forth? You're going to bust that coochie wide open for this man again. You are. You're talking about relationships with friends or with family members of friends don't work out. Girl, who the hell even said anything about a relationship? We already know you. You're there. Nobody even said nothing about it. He was laying pipe and you're talking about relationships. Sabrina, you're done for. This is not a conversation. Go ahead and throw that coochie and get off our nerves. Here.
That about sums it up with Sabrina. That's really about sums it up, word.
They need to give her. You're right. They need to give Novi something. Paige.
They do.
Paige, girl.
Baby.
She said, like your knuckles.
I said, Paige is so like and as you said, like she's coming into her groove now. She's like naturally funny, but she was like, I just want you to know I am fresh down there. Like, that ain't what that mean, dummy. Like that is not literally what he's saying.
Oh, their banter is like so refreshing. Susan Sarandon, Maurice.
I said, why you call that woman that? Why you call that woman that name? I was rolling.
Oh, they are so funny. I just cackle the whole entire time. They both are dropped in. The dialogue is not overdone. They give them the perfect amount of screen time. It just works. And Paige, not you being jealous. I feel like jealous on 2 fronts, because Maurice is low-key her new best friend. And then now her brother is about to take her best friend from her. And then also her best friend is about to take her brother from her. So you know what, Paige? Throw a fit, Bookie. Throw a little fit. You fine.
You're old it. Mm-hmm. You're old it. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about Maurice though with her brother. I feel like they're rushing him. He's like, oh, now he's so relationship minded, so future minded, so like, oh, this is the foundation. Like even when talking to Sabrina, it's like, whoa, this is what me and Paige's brother is doing, but this is what you are over here doing. It's like, actually, I thought y'all was supposed to be doing the same damn thing.
Yes. Y'all building a foundation after one dinner and one what they made a board, some type of board. I can't remember what it is. A vision board. So after one dinner and a vision board, y'all have a foundation.
Sure.
Maurice, what's happening?
And this vision board,
you didn't have this much energy for Grayson.
It said jobs on it. What kind of jobs?
Like literally, you didn't have that much energy for Grayson, and he was your man.
Oh my
I'm not sure what's
gosh.
happening.
I don't
Not
know
sure what's
either.
happening.
Not you folding for the white man, Maurice. Folding here.
Quickly,
Worse than a
quickly.
damn lawn chair, just folded. Mm.
I said,
Maurice
baby,
and
I'm gonna.
Paige went from hating each other to becoming besties. They did. And it was beautiful to see. What happened to
It
Dominique?
was.
He's in the Tyler Narnia of characters that just, you know. This is
We
the
don't
first
see it
time we
again.
even get to see Sabrina speak to the whole motherhood of it all. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do this versus motherhood. Oh, really? Motherhood is still on the table? Because you ain't talked about it in the month of Sundays, prioritizing thought and bopping when that ain't
Yeah,
you.
thanks. Going to get your back cracked. Like, oh, girl, you know what you want to do. You finna get with Rock. He's going to become your man.
He
That's what's
is.
happening.
He is.
And Dominique,
Off the
which I
strength
felt
of
was
the
a great.
pipe, which is dangerous.
That's
But girl,
it.
enjoy yourself,
I'm
I
gonna say,
suppose.
baby, let me tell y'all something.
Mm.
I'm not saying that you can't build a relationship off great sex. I don't recommend it
At all.
because great sex paralyzes the brain and it have you in a trance.
It really does.
And once that brother pisses you off, and once something happens and you realize it was the sex that was intriguing me, not really him, or for my man, not really her, whatever your preference is. It wasn't really that person.
But
It
Ellie,
was how they made me feel.
it's the sex, but the problem is that you only come out the trance when the sex stops. And there's no guarantee that even when you get mad at the sex will stop, which makes it worse.
Yes. And the other thing, it too, not only that, but y'all can break up and the sex still don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
That's the danger. That's the dangerous situation there when
Very,
you break
very
up
much
and you
so.
still keep going back because
But if
you
you
can't
want to play
stop.
this goofy ass game, Sabrina, get ready for your goofy ass prize, honey. I wouldn't be surprised if they have Rock impregnate this lady.
That's what I believe. And then we didn't mention it last week, but I still think Rock is running game because he said
Mm.
that he was going to get his doctorate once before he got locked up. He was in the process of getting his doctorate before he got locked up. Maurice said, "Oh, what field?" He said, "I wasn't in the field. I was in the classroom." I said, "He lying.
Duh!
What
I took
field?"
it as a
And
joke.
you talk.
I did not take that man seriously when he said he was getting his doctorate.
I
I would be
hope,
surprised if he got his GED.
and I really think that Sabrina believed him.
You,
This Sabrina we talking about.
oh,
I
brother.
think.
She about to be worse off than Karen's ass, because I swear they are the second coming of Karen and Zach. Except for Sabrina is
Yes.
way more submissive and gives stupid sometimes.
Mhm. Mhm.
And it's one thing to be dickmatized, because that's how Zach got Karen's ass. But to be dickmatized and dumb, Sabrina, you gotta pick a struggle, baby. You gotta pick one. You can't have both. And still want to walk away with your life and your good senses.
Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. But I said, baby, did you even ask him what he got arrested for? What were you in prison? Like, you ain't asked the necessary questions, Sabrina, because you don't care. You don't even think to go there. I said, baby, this gonna end bad. It's
Terribly.
either gonna end bad or worse. Them the only options. But I'm like, you finna get tangled up with this man. That's what happened.
I ain't mad at it though. I actually like Rock.
I like Rock too.
Oh, Ellie, you're frozen. I didn't realize you were frozen. Hold on one second. Let me fix that. Um. So he needs something stable coming out the pen. She could be something stable. So y'all go ahead and figure it out. Just don't use and abuse this girl, please. That's all I ask, Rock.
I,
Have your shit together, sir.
I
That is
can't take
all
it
I
no more.
ask. Why is it still frozen? Hold on. Anything else?
I think that's it. I don't have nothing else. I think that's all.
Um, what did you rate the episode? Because we didn't say our ratings at the beginning.
I gave it like, even though it was a filler, like I think I gave it like a 5.5.
I agree with that. I think that's spot
Yeah, I
on.
gave it 5.5.
Wasn't the worst. Definitely they could do better. Still need to be doing
Yeah.
better. But thank y'all writers for the caring love. We greatly
Yeah.
appreciate it. We sure was hungry, so we thank you for all of the bread that you spared. Ugh.
Thank you, Courtney.
Been damn
Thank you,
starving
Courtney.
for this.
Yeah. You
Vaughn
are my
says
favorite writer.
Vaughn says unpopular opinion. I don't like it. I love the space Maurice and Paige is in. Hate seeing Maurice's involvement with her brother come between them. I don't like this. Do you think it's genuinely going to come between them, or it's just going to be something of like Paige will get over it?
I think Paige is gonna get over it. I don't think it's gonna be something that's like a permanent thing. I think it's just gonna be something that maybe Paige has to learn to share her brother, or this newfound friendship with Maurice, and just understanding that two things can coexist.
Yeah,
But I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
I'm hoping not. Sabrina gives teenager. But then even with that, I'm like, was I that naive?
I wasn't that naive. And I wasn't that. I think I was naive when I got into like my first adult relationship. There were certain things that I was naive about because I hadn't experienced it yet.
Mm,
But I was also one of those people that you weren't finna play in my face.
yeah.
Like it was just certain things I know my ex would do, and I'm looking like you really got the wrong one. And I think because initially I was I was green in a lot of areas, but I got caught on real quick, like,
Yeah.
and he was already way more experienced than me. He had already had two children, two young children, and I'm like, this is my first adult relationship, so he was definitely way more experienced than I was, and but no, I caught on real quick. Like it was just certain things like I'm not gonna deal with, and I noticed like because I had a feeling like a fear of losing him to
Mm.
for a while, like in the beginning. So there were some things I let slide, but baby, after that fear went out, like nigga, you can bounce. Oh, I'm saying whatever the hell I want to say. Period. Like, oh, you want to break up? Okay, I'm gonna cry, but you ain't finna play me. Like you're not gonna play with me. And Sabrina, and if it was something that I wanted to do, I did.
Mm.
Like what? Rock hit again, girl. Rock finna hit the moment you leave that restaurant. Like who you playing like, and we grown. Who you talking to? Like,
Mm.
come on, Sabrina.
Mm.
It's okay.
I was definitely green and like a late bloomer. I think what worked for me is the people I had around me. The first person I fell for was probably the best possible person because they did not take advantage of me and they were like so just if I was gonna be done dirty very early on, it would have been by this person, and that person refused to do that. So there's that. And then also, I literally today I found a bunch of journal entries and I found a bunch of jail letters. Hilarious. I was
Hmm.
cackling earlier. And it's so interesting to me looking back because in relationship, I am so much more submissive and so much more like, okay, let me give you a chance. Let me let you do whatever the hell it is that you're gonna do, and let me see how this goes. When in like real life, I'm gonna say whatever the hell I want to say. I don't really give a damn what you think and all of the things. So like I'm reading this stuff and I'm just like, God damn, Erica, like stun up. What the hell was going on? But even with like that and knowing these real things, I guess I'm attacking on to that. Maybe I was just as simple as Sabrina, but because I chose better people initially, I didn't have to suffer in the ways that we're about to watch Sabrina suffer because she's completely misguided. So she has no like she has no internal compass, and then the people outside of her are directing her God knows where on any given goddamn day. So she just gives so wayward.
Yeah. And I think it's so important too. It made me, as you were speaking, it made me think about Karen and Aaron, and this in the first scene we got of them, and then thinking about the Karen that we met first episode of the first season, and where we see her now. It is so vitally important when we choose the people that we're going to procreate with, or the people that we're going to spend the rest of our lives with, because we actually see this woman. And I know you talked about it last week, before everything started happening with the internet, about watching Karen be this submissive person, and what this looks like to this type of woman. And normally women who are, strong-willed, things of that nature, the submissiveness, like once you, and we could be rah-rah and all that too, but when you have that type of man in your life, you truly are a completely different person, because your friends will be like, who the hell is this? Who is this? But it's like when people talk about, that soft girl era, or you're able to just rest in this man who is this masculine man, your protector. There's a difference. And I often wonder too, like, what would Fatima's character be if she had a man like Aaron? I think that would be that would be such a beautiful
flourish
situation.
In ways that she didn't even know she could.
Yes.
The amount of peace that lady would know. Oh my God.
Yeah.
If she had an Aaron, that is who you enable to be whoever the hell he is. And Aaron Carter. Absolutely. That is who you fall back and yes, dear. Yes. Whatever you say, hon. That is who you do that with. Fatima wouldn't even know this was actually life. I think that she would spend the first 6 months believing that she was living in a damn dream if she ever got with an Aaron.
Yeah. And I want that for her. Like, I really do want that for her, because I feel like when I think about the similarities between between Fatima and Karen, but Karen had to be on guard. She never knew what was going to happen with Zach. And we see the same thing with Fatima. She's always on guard. She never know what she about to hear. She never know what she about to see. She just never know. So she doesn't have the opportunity to just rest in the fact that this is my man. He got me. And like, he may got you, but he bring a lot of stuff to you as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I thought about that. What would it look like if Fatima had a man like Aaron? What would that mean for her? She would be a completely different person.
A whole different person. And we almost was on the way to figure it out with Paul, and Tyler cut that short.
Too darn short. Yeah, because we did get to see that a little bit with Paul. We did. Yeah. Short-lived.
I don't know who's in the parking garage running down on Fatima, and I will also venture to say I don't care.
I think it's Gary.
Probably.
I think it's Gary.
He's
popping up, making it.
That sounds right. I ain't mad at it. All right, Ellie, what you got going on your channel the rest of the week?
I'm going to try my best to do an episode review. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Once I watch these episodes, I don't want to see them again. So, just being honest, I don't want to see them again.
Again, hold on 1 second, friend.
Oh.
Let me figure out what is going on. Okay, go ahead.
I don't want to see them again, so try my best to. I'm gonna just give my overall thoughts about the episode. I'm gonna try to do like more smaller videos to talk about certain things that happen within the episode that I want to give more conversation on, which is not a lot, but that I'm trying to think what else. If I do any other videos, it'll be a surprise to me and y'all right now. So it'll be a surprise.
You gotta tell the truth.
Yeah. So, but I've been watching Girlfriends again, and ever so often I just rewatch like certain seasons and things of that nature, and I'm like, I may want to talk about this a little bit more. I am thinking about. I do have another page. I want it to be like more personal, like where you guys see me, where I'm talking about certain experiences and getting to know me a little bit better. So I think this week I want to try to upload some videos to that, but I will post it on Allie Nick official on that channel, so you guys can get like all the information, like where to go to get certain to get to that other page.
Come on,
So or
personal
channel.
channel.
But that's all I got.
Lovey.
Yeah, that's what it's
Naya or Naya, yes, I am covering Reasonable Doubt. Every episode breakdown is
yeah.
on the channel, so you can go check it out. I do have a Reasonable Doubt playlist. I don't know if I put it on my homepage, so I probably need to update that. But yes, I am up to date. I am caught up, and I am giving you all the Jack's realness every single week.
Yeah.
We are gonna be on the lookout for that, Allie. Y'all make sure you go and subscribe if you haven't to Allie Nick official. That's Allie's YouTube channel. I am going to try my best, y'all. I actually am flying out next week. Shout out to Baltimore. I will be in Baltimore this weekend because Poly City Game is this weekend. I will be at Poly City Game. If you see me, say hi. Don't be acting crazy. Don't be acting weird because I will be my niggas. But say hi if you see me, okay? I'm gonna be in these Baltimore streets, so I actually have a flight to catch tomorrow, so I'm gonna be a little bit delayed with Beyond the Gate stuff. I'm gonna be a little bit delayed, probably with this sister stuff. I'm gonna try. I didn't give y'all a breakdown last week, and I don't even got no excuse. I don't. I'm gonna try. But Reasonable Doubt, you got that. The Family Business, you got that. Beyond the Gates, y'all got that. Like, I'm going to do today's episode of Beyond the Gates when I get off of here. And yeah, there's tons and tons and tons of content. If you are new to me, like I said, I am covering Reasonable Doubt. I am covering Beyond the Gates. The Family Business started last week, so I'm back covering that. We're in season 6 of that. And then, of course, Sistas. Did I say something else? I didn't say nothing else. We don't have no news of when Divorce Sistas is coming back. Allie has Divorce Sistas talk, really great videos over on her channel. I have some too. First 3 of them are hollering and screaming, so I would say go watch Allie. It take me a while to warm up. It take me a while.
That journey was so funny because I was like, Erica, do not like this show. And I was listening to every review, and I said, okay, I said, okay, she might take it. I said either she gonna stop reviewing it because you was barely holding on, and then when it made that turn, and you was like, okay, all right. I said, okay, good. Because baby, them first 3, that is a great analogy, a great explanation how you felt about this show
Yeah,
when it first started.
it was not
And I
looking
loved it from
good.
the very beginning.
It was
I
not
loved it from
looking
the very
good.
beginning.
Regia, I do owe y'all forever. And I love that show so much. There are some shows that I struggle with even being able to talk about. And I'm trying to figure out why when I start to think about reasons why, maybe part of me is like, I don't want to argue with people about what I know. Like Forever is phenomenal. And I could only imagine it takes, but I do be wanting to have conversations about certain things. But I don't know why I haven't given y'all Forever yet, because I really, really, really enjoyed Forever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it was good. Because I was asked about that as well, and I was just like, I don't know. And then there's some things I really do just enjoy, like
Yeah.
just the whole for myself. And then, but it's like I do want to be able to give people, us to have a place to talk about like how we were touched or what it made us think about, and whatever the case may be. So, and I know we're embarking on another season, with them. But it's like, yeah, I want to do more things like that too. And I really do want to, I just want to highlight more Black stories.
Yeah.
Like, that's just like my more Black stories. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm a sucker for a Christmas movie. I know it's predictable, y'all. I don't care. I know it's
BET
predictable,
Plus
but I
have
love
so
me
many.
day on, and I'm
They
gonna be
have so
reviewing
many.
every movie that come out, like every new Christmas movie. I know Lifetime got some stuff popping off.
Yeah.
Their stuff looks really, really good this year, and I'm just gonna give my thoughts about it because I'm like, for so long we've had Hallmark and Lifetime, and they never catered to Black
At
stories
all.
for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And now we getting a lot, and I'm gonna talk about them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
talk about
am going to
them.
be doing All American season 8. That will be the final season. I actually, like, I have been cleaning up, y'all. Like I said, I've been doing a lot today, and I actually found some old merch. So I thought about doing some giveaways for some of the All American merch that I did. If you were with me back in the day, a couple years ago, where I did a bunch of merch for some of the All American characters, a bunch of t-shirts that were really, really cool. I found a bunch of them. So I might stay on the lookout on to my community tab. I might post those so I can give those away. I was like, oh my goodness. I was finding all types of stuff today. Anywho, thank y'all so much for joining us for another episode of Our Sistas Keeper. A little kiki, a little catch up, a little chit chat around Tyler Perry's sisters, and moving forward, it's going to be expanded to be beyond, but keep it locked. Good night, y'all.
Amen. Good night, everybody.
This was episode 15.
I think so.
I can't keep up.
Let me pull it up right quick. I want to say it is.